Vice President Kamala Harris was thought to be the one to keep another Donald Trump presidency from happening. And up until late last night, most thought that this would be a very close race, that she would win in the end. Today, she ended up conceding the election with a call to Trump and with a speech to a large rally here at Howard University.
Hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright. As long as we never give up and as long as we keep fighting.
The message from Kamala Harris the day after being dealt a significant blow in the U.S. presidential race, far from the rousing victory speech she was hoping to offer the country. Instead, an effort to console supporters who heard calls for unity and optimism during the campaign, while facing an uncertain future under the leadership of Donald Trump once again.
While I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign. The fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people.
Harris's candidacy in the wake of President Joe Biden stepping aside bolstered the Democrats through much of the campaign, faring well in the early going in the one debate against Trump. Her push to become the first woman of color to take the Oval Office was based on trying to address affordability with abortion rights, key to her message. But her role as vice president in the current administration might have been the downfall.
The Harris campaign made a decision that there wasn't going to be a significant break with the Biden presidency, that Harris said that she wouldn't really change a single thing except maybe inviting more Republicans into government. It was a campaign that deliberately presented Harris as a sort of middle of the road, centrist establishment, campaigning with Liz Cheney sort of politician.
Voters in D.C. still coming to terms with the loss, unsure why the country can't get past the divisive politics that have dominated the U.S. for the better part of a decade.
I really was touched by her comment about the stars shining brighter in the darkness. I think both my friend and I teared up at that.
She felt like representation, in my opinion. I've never, in my generation since I've been alive, I've never had someone where I've looked up to that's literally been in that type of position.
A portion of Harris's speech today was aimed directly at young women like the one we just heard from, saying that sometimes the fight takes a while, but that doesn't mean we won't win. In Washington, D.C., Mark McAllister, City News.